So my name is Orion Valegard. I'm actually from the Gainesville area. I lived in Cross Creek, about half an hour outside of town, but this is where I went to school and I was born in Shams and everything, so I'm pretty much from Gainesville. Mostly art is something that I've been self-taught most of my life. I've gotten, a little bit of instruction here and there, but for the most part, it's just something I've always done myself. I can't really say how I got into it because I don't really remember a time where I wasn't doing it. It was always my favorite subject in elementary school and probably even my favorite thing to do in pre-K and stuff like that. I of course painted, I would draw all kinds of stuff, and eventually, as I got more into it and more into developing and pushing my art, I began opening up to even more kinds of art. I've done embroidery, I've moved on to all these resin works now, jewelry making. So most of the pieces I submitted are part of a series I ended up making that is about mental health as a whole, subjects surrounding it. So mental health, addiction, various related topics. The first one that I made in that series was processing. It was the first painting I had made after my assault last December. My therapist had asked me to try to make a painting kind of about anything, but she specifically pushed me to paint how I had currently, at that moment, felt about things, as it had been a month or two after I hadn't painted at all for a good month or so. Everyone is really focused primarily on just us, our well-being, and getting our stories out and raising awareness for struggles that anyone can go through. It's really important to cultivate spaces where you can be comfortable and talk about these things, and know that you can go there with no judgment. If I had been in any way judged or turned away when I called that night, I would have had nowhere else to go and I wouldn't know what to do, and these people were here to take care of me and point me in the right direction. We want people to view these things differently, and this show, I think, is a really important way of not only opening up people to the idea that there is this space if you ever need it, but also to highlight what it's like to go through this and what it's like to recover and continue living from it, and the experiences that each individual person develops and feels.